Hello, my name is Jonna, and welcome to Conversations with Grace, where we give relationship advice to women in this group based on the questions that they have asked us. Right. So let's go ahead and start with the first question. The first question is, should your partner tell you where they are going? I believe so. I mean, anybody who's considerate of you, even your daughter should tell you where they're going. You know, you guys live together. Even your mother will tell you where she's going. If she's leaving, she'll tell you where she's going. Hey, I'm going to, like my mom went on a sleepover this weekend. She went to a sleepover. If my mom's going out of town, she's going to tell me. So anybody who's considerate of you, that's just consideration. Tell me where you're going. Because of course you guys care about each other and you don't want that person worrying about you. So yes, your partner should definitely tell you where they're going. Male enhancements, what works? So I know they have Cialis pills and Viagra, however, each man is different. So it just depends on them. Some pills may work or some treatments may work and some may not. You know, a lot of people say a healthy diet works. Not stressing works. Sometimes pills work, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the man's body. The next question is it okay to leave a relationship when there is nothing left? It's always okay to leave a relationship when you want to leave that relationship. That's okay. That's what you want to do. If you feel like there is nothing left in the relationship, you don't have no love for that person, you're not that person's friend anymore, you guys are just coexisting, you don't too much care for that person anymore, you guys are not even like family, it's really like a stranger. That's nothing that's left. And in that situation, you may want to leave so you can find someone else. If you're looking for a connection with someone and you just saying, I can't connect with this person, that we have irreconcilable differences, it just won't work, it's really nothing, I'm done. Because it sounds like you're done. So if you're done, then yeah, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave so you can free that person as well. But of course, I'm going to need more context to that, because I'm just answering that based on the question you asked me, not when there's more context. Fourth question, I've been single for more than 8 years. I'm not sure that I know how to be in a relationship after the string of fails I've had. Is it too late for me? How do I get back in the dating market in my 40s? You're only in your 40s, of course, it's not too late for you. 40-year-old women are beautiful women who are still full of life and who are filled with much experience. You have not been dating for 8 years, so you probably don't know how to date. You haven't been doing it for 8 years, so you don't know. If you want to learn how to date, they have free classes that teach women how to date. The Rules of Engagement. It's by Pastor David Oboyle. He's a pastor out of Nigeria, and I mean, he is bomb. Read this, or not read this, but look at this. Look at this video. I just attached it into the comments. Watch that. Watch that video and see on it change your life if you let it. Okay, so last question before we go into the answers of the question that I asked you all. Last question. If you're in a relationship for a year and find out your partner keeps a family photo of his ex in his wallet, what would you say or do? If you were in a relationship for a year and find out your partner keeps a family photo of his ex, first of all, I would ask, because my husband, I'm like, why do you have a picture of your ex in your wallet? I'm going to say something, because why is that picture in your wallet? You said you've been in a relationship with this person for a year and his ex is still in his wallet. To me, that shows you haven't let go of something. I don't play stuff like that. Let me take this out. I don't play when it comes to stuff like that. So me personally, I would ask my husband plain and simple, why do you have a picture of your ex in your wallet? But then maybe if he wants a better, because I'm kind of I am kind of adamant. I would say affirmative. So I'm kind of affirmative. So maybe I should sweeten it up a little bit. Hi, I saw a picture of your ex in your wallet. What's going on with that? Or let me try that again. Hey James, I noticed there was a picture in your wallet of your ex. Can you just, I was just wondering why do you have that in there? I'm just wondering. And I'm only doing it like that because I know that sometimes I come off very assertive and I actually want him to answer my question. So if I come off too assertive, he might feel like, hold on, who she thinks she is? And she thinks she in control. So I might come off calm just because I want him to answer my question. But if he doesn't answer my question, or if your ex doesn't answer your question, then we just got to figure out what we're going to do from there. But I would definitely ask him. So let's go ahead into the next set of answers concerning the question we had. How did your parents harm you? If they did when you were younger, what did they do? So just like I've seen before, verbal abuse, that could be demeaning your child, calling your child names, cursing your child out, using foul language with your children. We've got to work on that as parents, because sometimes we get very frustrated and we just start flying off at the mouth. Verbal abuse is also disrespect. Children deserve respect the same way we deserve respect, right? So we as parents have to make sure that we calm ourselves down. If we feel like our children about to make us cuss, we got to figure out another way. We have to figure out if we need to leave the room, if we need to just use the word fluck instead of the F-U-C-K word, if we need to say something else that would be a word that is lower, less aggressive than those violent words. We need to figure that out, because as you see, one of the group members said the verbal abuse harmed her so much that she can still answer that question today. The next one is very interesting. My dad left me with abandonment issues. Having all our dads, well, I'm not going to say having all our dads, but many of our dads have. If they died, we feel abandoned some way, right? It might be deep within us. We might not feel like they abandoned us, say if they just left you and went to have another family and don't talk to you no more. That's a different type of abandonment issue. She was not very specific with how he abandoned her. But here's another way. She was kind of specific, but then again, it left me with questions. She said he left me in a heated car when I was a young child. So I don't know if she's saying that this car was heated because it was cold outside and he left the heat on and then he went into the grocery store. I don't know if she's saying that it was hot outside and then he left and he went to the grocery store one day and just left her in the car and it was just getting super hot from the heat outside. Or maybe she's saying he left and didn't come back. Like he left the car maybe on. He left the car and went to the grocery store. Look, somebody's trying to get in here. Or he just left the car and never came back. But according to her, he left her with abandonment issues. And the last one that we have for today is physical abuse. Like I told you guys yesterday, my father was abusive, obviously. And him leaving a mark on my arm and hitting my head to where my neck and my spine is hurt and I can't even move properly, that was physical abuse. But you couldn't tell him that. You couldn't tell him that. Look, we got somebody coming in here. But anyway, that's that. A lot of people in this group have suffered from physical abuse. I don't know. Can y'all see him? From physical abuse. You want to come up in here, baby? And he's going to start touching on stuff. But that's what we have for today. And if you continue watching this, you can see that you have a lot in common with the women who is in this group. You all can talk to each other, console one another, comfort one another, because we've all gone through similar issues. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being vulnerable with me, for trusting me to keep your secrets. Remember, I don't even know who wrote these things. I just write down the question or write down the answer to the question that I've asked, and then I delete the name. I don't even know who asked. So I thank you for trusting me to keep your information confidential. I'm not sure when I'll come back. It'll be very soon though, but I hope you watch the next show, and I will see you next time.